Hello and welcome back to another Uncle Tat's Creative Shack video. This is the Lego set 40291 Hans Christian Andersen Storybook time. Okay, or Creative Storybook is actually what it's called. It has 307 pieces. This was a freebie with purchase on the Lego website. We got this a couple years ago, actually, so I've had it in my collection for a while now. And what it is it's exactly what it is. It's a storybook. It's a representation of a storybook in Lego form with a little child here, and you got the Hans Christian Andersen, the stories. You've got the swan. I'm not really familiar too much with the stories themselves, but let's go ahead and take a look at the Lego set itself. So, there's the little child. He's got a pretzel in his hand. And zoom in. There we go. He does not have movable legs, so he always has to be standing. And that's one of the things I don't like about these pieces is that they have short legs, but if you can't have them sit, then they always have to be standing. That's just one of the things for me that I'm just kind of about. He does not have a second face, so he only has the one face there. Pretzel, of course. His jacket with a little bit of printing on the back, printing on the front. We'll just toss him off to the side. Let's go back to the rest of the book here. Okay. So, as I mentioned, it's supposed to be a book, so you've got these nice tiles here to represent the probably the gold or brass book corner pieces. If you flip the book over, it's even got the back binding done in brown and gold. Obviously the book can only bend so far. It cannot, close up completely. Okay, so you've got this guy is great here, and I'm guessing this is the representation of Hans Christian Andersen. If you look closely, he's got a printed 1x2 tile with some writing on there. He's got the feather, I'm guessing the feather pen in his hand. And the book itself can be closed. You can close it all the way, like that. He obviously does not have a second face because he's just had a hat on. And he's sitting on top of little brick built bench, sorry. Okay, nice lamp street light. This is supposed to represent a cobblestone pathway, all done with little 1x1 and 2x2 round tiles. A couple of jumpers to attach your bench pieces to and your child figure to. This tile here, Hans Christian Andersen, is a printed tile, which is nice to have. And if you notice, the book, the insert of the book where the cobblestone is at a different angle than the book is. And what it's trying to represent is it's trying to make the that tile flat. As you can see, it's shallow right here, and then it kind of flattens out right there. That's so that as the book sits at its resting angle, that the scene will still be flat. And it's the same over here with the little pond scene where you've got your swan, you've got some flower pieces, and what appears to be a water fountain on that side. And it's the same thing. It's tucked away in the back there, and it flattens out at the top up here. You've got representation of pages. All tiled, which is really great. This entire book on the outside is all tile, with the exception of the studs where you would put your child figure, and the jumper studs in the back where you would put the Hans Christian Andersen figure. There's just a few studs right here in the grassy areas, which is fine, not a problem at all. But it's very interesting to see that there really is no other studs visible in this whole scene. A little bit in the water over here. The water's got, go ahead and look closely at that. The water actually has some 1x2 trans blue tiles. Let me take the swan out of the way. You can see those there. Okay, and then the swan, the brick-built swan just attaches onto one of those studs right there. And yeah, like I said, this was a great little set. We got, it was a with purchase a couple of years ago, I believe. And I'm not sure exactly the rules behind that purchase. Maybe you had to buy like $100 worth of Lego or something like this, which, as we all know, is not very difficult to do. But then they threw in this nice 307-piece Lego set for you. So that's actually a really good deal. But yeah, again, it's just really nice. It's nice to see that there is no studs, that this is all tiled off, so smooth. So it just definitely looks like pages from a book. There again is your underside, which is all anti-studs, which is fine. For the most part, you won't see the book like this at all, but it is a really nice touch that they put in the binding in the back. They did not have to do that because you will normally always have it like this displayed on your shelf. You would never normally see that binding. But at any rate, this is a great little Lego set, and just wanted to share it with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.